need 3D printed parts and two 8x3 neodymium magnets. As always, I will link them in the description. So for the 3D printed parts, you have the different screens, which are pixelated faces, screen frame, A and B button, the direction pad, and select and start buttons, and well, of course, the main body. Before starting with the assembly process, I want to mention a few things. The first one is that the case itself prints like this. You don't need supports. The only thing that you will need to do is post your print to insert the magnets here. Let me show you. This is magnetic, the same on the other side. So when this is printing, you will pause your print, insert the magnets, and resume the print. And also for the screens, these screens are a solid object, so you will need to add 0 bottom layers and 0 top layers when you are printing. Before the time lapse, there's only one thing that you won't need to glue, and it's the screen and the screen frame. You insert the screen, you position the screen frame, and you press it firmly and it snaps into place. All the other things, the buttons and the cartridge, you will need to glue those. So let me show you. And when you are done, it should look like this, and you can start using it right away for your pen drives, your SD cards, my pen drive for example, and these slots are for microSD cards. I know this is a really short video, but before leaving I want to show you how I sliced everything. So right now I'm gonna record my screen and show you that. So the first model I'm going to load is the body. The body is going to print upright. You don't need to rotate it or anything. And there's only one thing that you need to pay special attention, and is that you will need to add a color change so we can insert our magnets right here. So that's it. Now I'm going to slice the rest of the parts: AB button, cartridge, direction pad, screen frame, and start select. You will need 2 start select buttons and 2 AB buttons. So I will merge these two together because they have a really low surface area, so I'm gonna add a raft layer for these two, for the select and start. And also I'm gonna add a brim to our cartridge. 3mm is more than enough. And now if I slice it, you'll see that we have a raft layer for the buttons, and we have our brim around the cartridge. But I forgot to change the layer height. 0.16 is a great layer height for these models. And finally I'm going to print the screen. I'm going to choose a wing. For this you will need 0 top and 0 bottom layers, but if I slice it, you will see that the infill is rotated 45 degrees. So I need to change that, and the easiest way is to rotate the model 45 degrees. Now the infill is aligned with our screen and it looks like pixels. And as always guys, and if you like this video, maybe consider subscribing to my channel, or leave a comment telling me what I can do to improve. And if you want to get all my files for free, remember I have a Patreon. I'm gonna link it right here on the screen, and you can join my Patreon and get everything I create for free, but you also get early access. So if you like it, consider joining my Patreon, and well, as always, see you next time.